Welcome to the Growth Multiplier. Today, we're going to dig into a really powerful idea, one that gets overlooked a lot, the true purpose of setting a goal. And, it might not be what you think. Hey, I'm your host, Angema Lim. And if you've ever felt like there's got to be a smarter, easier way to move forward in your life, then you are absolutely in the right place. So let me ask you this. Do you ever have those days, or maybe it feels more like weeks, where you are just incredibly busy, but you're not really sure what you're accomplishing? You feel like you're moving for sure, but you have no idea where you're actually headed. And this right here, this really gets to the heart of the problem. A life without any clear direction, it's exactly like a rudderless ship. I mean, it looks like it's in motion, right? But really, it's just being tossed around by the wind and the waves, completely at the mercy of its environment. You can really see the two ways we can live here. On one side, you've got the drifting life, where we're just constantly being pushed around by bills that are due, by our emotions, by whatever circumstance pops up. Then there's the directed life, and that's where we're the ones holding the rudder, guided by a clear destination and, most importantly, the power of our own choice. Okay, so if having a direction is so important, why do so many of us kind of avoid setting clear goals? It's not because we don't have dreams or ambitions. No, the reason is usually something much, much deeper. And it almost always comes down to this single paralyzing question. What if I set this huge, really important goal and I don't hit it? What if I fail? That fear of potential failure, well, it's often enough to stop us in our tracks before we even begin. But here's the thing. This is where we need a major shift in perspective. What if we've been looking at goals all wrong? What if their real purpose isn't about the final achievement at all? This is it. This is the single idea that can change everything. A goal isn't primarily for achieving. It's for starting. Think of it as the catalyst, the tool that finally gets you to grab the rudder and point your ship in a direction that you consciously choose. And this is so crucial. A goal isn't meant to be a source of pressure. It's a tool that gives you the power to choose. The moment you have a clear goal, you stop being pushed around by your environment, and you start making decisions based on where you want to go. Now, this whole idea becomes absolutely critical when you're on a difficult path. And this goes for entrepreneurs, artists, anyone trying to build something new from scratch. I mean, let's be real. If you're trying to build a business or start a new project, that road is filled with challenges. You are going to face rejection. You are going to face self-doubt. You will face countless setbacks that make you question literally everything. And during those storms of doubt and difficulty, your goal becomes your anchor. It's the one thing that holds you steady. When you feel like giving up, that goal is what reminds you why you set sail in the first place. It gives you stability when everything else feels totally chaotic. So a goal's true value really boils down to three key things. First, it keeps you moving forward even when your motivation has completely vanished. Second, it's your compass for making the right choices when you're in the middle of chaos. And third, it gives you the strength to go for that long-term value instead of caving to short-term temptation. I really want you to let this one sink in. A goal isn't just something out there that you're pushing towards. It's like a vision of your future self, reaching back into the present and literally pulling you forward. It's the magnetic pull of your own potential. And you know what the most incredible part is? This transformation isn't something you have to wait for. The change begins the instant you make that decision. The moment you define a clear, meaningful goal for yourself, your whole perspective shifts, your actions start to align, and your life begins moving in that new direction. So if any of this is connecting with you, if you feel that desire to stop drifting and start directing, the real question is, are you ready to take that first step? Are you ready to find that smarter, more fulfilling path for yourself? If the answer is yes, then your journey starts right now. And the first step is just to declare your intention. So what's one direction you want to move toward? Go ahead and leave a comment below to start the conversation. Thanks for tuning in to this explainer.